Right, so the Warriors took on the NBA's best Boston Celtics and a rematch, of course, of the 2022 NBA Finals. And the Warriors won this game pretty easily, 123 to 107, and what was a great game for the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. Klay Thompson had 34 points and was great from the jump, and Steph Curry had 32 points, also a great game. He had a buzzer beater three-pointer. And yeah, I mean, I think for this game, of course, we're only about a quarter of the way through the season, a little bit more than that. And I feel like, though, this game kind of had a lot of stakes in place, right? Because the Warriors are playing a team, that is considered to be about equal to them in terms of postseason, greatness in, last year, of course. And I feel like the Warriors, with a sort of unimpressive start to the season, we're kind of looking forward to this game. And I feel like this game, of course, they rose to the occasion and just looked really, really good. And yeah, the Warriors led this game pretty much the whole way through. I believe, about halfway through the first quarters when they got their lead. So pretty much the whole game they were leading and never looked back. It was a great game. We had Jordan Poole in the starting lineup. Of course, Andrew Wiggins sitting out once again. And I feel like Jordan Poole, when he starts, he just plays a lot better. I mean, the stats don't lie. He had 20 points, 11 for Draymond Green, 14 for Kuminga off the bench, who's kind of, in the midst of this Wiggins sitting out, has sort of been the sixth man, which has been good. And the Warriors' defense looked a lot better. Another thing, too, is, of course, Jaylen Brown had a good game. He had 31 points, just like he did in the finals. He had a very good game. Jason Tatum had 18 points. I expected him to have more, though. And, of course, when the Warriors played the Celtics last year in the finals, he really didn't make a crazy impact like we would expect him to. And so I feel like the Warriors did a good job of containing him here like they did in the finals. And so, yeah, I mean, going into this, I'll be honest, I didn't have a lot of confidence in the Warriors. The Celtics coming in are 21-5. The Warriors are 13-13. And so it was a big win for the Warriors, kind of showing the league that, yeah, we're still here. We might have had kind of a slow start to the season, but we are not looking back. We're just going to keep this thing going. And so, yeah, Klay Thompson was really the player of the game. Very impressive, hitting those threes. And, the Warriors defense did a lot better too. Thompson also, guarded, Tatum and Brown at various times, and he played pretty good on the defensive side of things. So it was good, and I think Kuminga is kind of gaining that confidence that he needs coming off the bench. Getting more playing time. So it was really good to see from the Warriors. They're gonna have a tough couple of next games. We got the Milwaukee Bucks on TNT, and that should be a good game. And then, I mean, the Pacers, I think we could beat them, but we have lost to them in the past. So, we'll see what happens. We got the Sixers, too, who have Joel Embiid. So, interesting games coming up, but a good one for the Warriors at home. I mean, I feel like at home we're going to play good regardless, but I feel like against a Boston Celtic team that has been very, very strong this season, it was a challenge nonetheless. And I feel like for the Warriors, they really rose to the occasion, and you can't blame them for, losing some games earlier because, we've won in a game that matters. And so, yeah, Malcolm Brogdon had 16 for Boston, Smart had 13, and Blake Griffin, the starting center, had 13 as well. Pretty good game from some of those guys, but I feel like the Warriors, like I'll say it again, they just kind of had a good game plan. And, part of it is probably because they played the Celtics 6 times in a row in the finals. And, we kind of learned what they're all about. And I feel like our defense is good against them. So, yeah, a good one. And the Warriors get a nice 123-107 win over Boston. That'll do it, guys. The Warriors moved to 14-13, so officially above 500. Celtics moved to 21-6, so that's going to do it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go Warriors.